What makes your garden grow? Stay tuned to find out what we use to fertilize our vegetable garden.
Looking pretty good from here, babe.
Composting is one of the things that Dave and I love to do because it uses our waste stream and to turn it into something that is bountiful. There's something really beautiful in that cyclical nature there, and it's just really practical as well. That way we had a very successful garden this year. It's our first time growing in this zone, and we can owe a lot of that to using composted manure. And we're gonna keep on that trend with using our homemade kitchen scrap compost next year as well. And we didn't use any fertilizers this year, any pesticides. We didn't have any pest trouble, and everything grew like gangbusters, at least the things that we got into the ground in time. So if you go back a few videos, you'll see where we built this compost. This was my design. I designed it so that this front panel here can be removed. That way we can mix the compost, stir it occasionally, check on things, and then when we want to unload the dirt, this is totally removable. I did want to build it up pretty high. One, to try to keep the chickens out. However, that was a fail. We do have to put a lid on this because I found them in there today, which is fine. So one of my main goals is to get this compost that we just started recently to be super activated and to get it hot before the really cold season kicks in. So in order to do that, I need a lot of mass. I need a lot of materials, and I need the right quantity of the materials. So you've got your browns and your greens, and you typically have more browns, so that'll be things like your straw or cardboard, and then your greens is kind of how the name sounds. It's going to be like the garden waste, fresh grass clippings and whatnot. So you want a smaller amount of that, and mix that all around and then let the little microbes do their job. So I told Dave that I wanted to work on this project this afternoon while the baby was napping. So he actually went into the chicken coop and got me some of the spent straw. So this would be under their roosting bar where most of their manure and their droppings is. So that's really great. It's nitrogen rich, but it does need to be properly composted in order to not burn the plants with excess nitrogen. So that's one of the layers I have. We just have an abundance of boxes right now. So I'm going to rip off all the tape and paint and anything on it. And I'm going to use some of that material as well. I'm not a huge fan of using cardboard in there, but right now I just want to get a lot of mass to get this thing going, to get it heated quickly this season. And I'm going to see how much stuff I can pull up from the garden. It really needs to be cleaned up now. Pretty much all of this can go in there. So I'm just going to start plugging along, start layering. I'm going to start by removing these boards so I can access it more readily. So I made some progress on the compost, filled it up. I did layers of the straw and then the biomass from the spent garden. And it's about time to go in, warm ourselves up. Stay tuned.
But I'm coming home. I'm coming. I'm coming home. I'm coming. Good job, baby.
Homestead Overland, Virginia.